I am not having a very good hair day. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Halloween is upon us, a time where people can dress up and get a shit ton of candy. So for today's video, in honor of Halloween, I would like to do my top 10 scary movies. These are not necessarily in any particular order. There are a couple that are my absolute favorites and my go-tos, but for the most part, I love all of these movies equally, though some of them scare me a little more than others. Number 1, Hocus Pocus. This is like my go-to on Halloween. It just feels right. It takes place on Halloween night. It's about witches. It's got magic. It's got ghosts. It's got zombie men back from the dead. I mean, and who doesn't love Bette Midler? Bette Midler is everything. Number 2, Halloween by Rob Zombie. This film was really incredibly done. I mean, I remember the first Halloween movie. I've watched that when I was a kid, younger, like, I don't know, 10 or 11, and it scared me. But the Rob Zombie version of Halloween just scares me a lot more. I think it was because he focused a lot more on what made Michael Myers tick, and kind of followed his childhood. It just really freaked me out. It was so well done. Number 3, Scream. This film is campy, and I like campy. It also has some seriousness to it, so you really do feel scared. And Jamie Kennedy's character in that film is hilarious. Number 4, probably the one that scared me the most when I was younger, The Shining. Jack Nicholson is freaky good in this movie. I mean, he's freaky good in pretty much anything he does, but this film really scared the pants off me when I was a kid, and still to this day as an adult scares the absolute shit out of me. Number 5, The Craft. This is another one that kind of goes hand in hand with Halloween. Witchcraft, magic, kids in high school dealing with magic. It's just an all-around good time. Covenant. This one's actually not that well known, I don't think. It's a lot like The Craft in the sense that it takes place in high school, but I actually thought it was better than The Craft. It follows a group of boys as opposed to a group of girls that are witches, and it really ties it in nicely with historical events, which I really appreciated a lot. So that one, besides Hocus Pocus, is probably one of my favorite films featuring witches. Number 7, Rosemary's Baby. This is an older one, but that movie was so creepy. Creepy. I remember seeing it when I was about 12 or 13 and literally never wanting to leave my room for as long as I lived. It was really amazing. You've got cults and devil worshipping and a woman giving birth to a demon baby. It's awesome. Number 8, Rear Window. Now, I'm talking the original Rear Window with Grace Kelly. I actually watched this for a film class not too long ago, I'd say maybe about 2 years ago, and I absolutely loved it. And even though it was in black and white, I'm pretty sure it was in black and white, it really just pulled me in, and Hitchcock is just awesome. Hitchcock is just amazing. He had a really unique way of telling a story that we really don't see very often anymore. There can't be another Hitchcock. Number 9, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This film wasn't necessarily scary, but it certainly was very suspenseful, and it was kind of the point where things started to get a little darker in Harry's world, both in the books and in the films. And I remember reading the books and feeling that suspense, and then after I finished reading all the books, I watched the films, and I just thought that they captured those novels so perfectly. And especially The Order of the Phoenix, I thought was just done very well, from the cinematography to the wardrobe, to even the lighting. It was just done really well. And I remember feeling the suspense and the kind of the edge of your seat, wondering what's going to happen next, even though you've read the books ideally and you already know what's going to happen next, but it's like, it's one thing to imagine it in your head, and then to see it in front of you is just completely different experience. So I thought they did an amazing job with that. Number 10 would be Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Again, not necessarily a scary film. Probably when he was in the Triwizards tournament, those segments were a little bit scary. It could get a little bit scary, especially when he and Cedric, spoiler alert, I think there's a decade-long moratorium on spoilers on Harry Potter, but spoiler alert if you've never seen Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire or never read it, pause the movie, or pause the video, or just mute it for like, I don't know, 5 seconds. So especially when him and Cedric go into the other world. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't exactly remember where they went, but wherever Voldemort was, that's where they went. Is it a portal? I haven't read it in a while, and I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen the film since the first time I saw it, and I haven't read the books since the first time I read them, which was, I don't know, 3 years ago. But whatever. Wherever Voldemort is, that's where they go. And yeah, that part was just really, really scary. And again, suspenseful. They did a really great job with all of those films. As a bonus, I have this weird tendency to, whenever somebody asks me what my favorite scary movie is, I always answer with Showgirls. Because even though it's not a scary movie, it's just one of those films. It's so bad. It's just so good. You know, you just can't help but want to watch it all the time. And usually I watch it on Halloween because it just feels right. Poor Elizabeth Berkley. She never did recover from that. And that's it, guys. Those are my top 10 scary movies that I usually watch on Halloween. Again, not in any particular order. What are some of your favorite scary movies? Leave it down in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to support my channel. If you have any questions or you just want to chit chat with me, you can hit me up on Twitter at @theamandawilmot, or you can leave a comment down below. For now, I will say goodbye. Happy Halloween. Have a very safe weekend. I hope you get tons of candy. If you're going to a party, I hope you rock that party. I hope you have an awesome time. I hope you have an amazing Halloween night, and I will see you next time.